Good morning. We are up. I may have just done the other videos ending for the last couple of nights. Sorry, guys. We are dressed. We are being caffeinated and careful hot coffee.
We have the dark mark. We're Death Eaters for a day.
We thought we'd go evil for the day. It's a bit more fun.
Is this not a lifetime commitment?
Maybe a lifetime commitment, yeah. We're going to Universal. Sorry, all the comments from the peanut gallery. We are going to Universal today. It's our last park day. We go home tomorrow afternoon, but we're going to have a really good day, aren't we? Yep. Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. We are planning on going to Isles of Adventure. Excuse me. Hey, little one. Mwah. I'm planning on heading out to Isles of Adventure. I think we're on about 10 o'clock at this point, maybe even a little later. So we're going to drag our butts together, head out the door, and we will catch you guys in Universal. Right, we're going to take you to the lifts this morning. So if you're coming in any kind of mobility device, they have stairs and escalators, which is no good for us. So you get off your bus and you go to the left of this. Generally people will wave you this way.
Please watch your step. The moving walkway exit is approaching. Please watch your step.
And the elevator is just here.
We found a new way.
Riley, what did you just cast? Accio. Accio! Accio mama!
That just sounds like an insult.
Accio mama wheel. Accio mama wheelchair.
The only way to travel.
My poor batteries.
Saves us. We're good.
Yeah, you're pushing my fat backside later when my batteries are worn out. Too bad.
We'll just park her up somewhere. It's fine.
I love you. Remember that. Remember that, people. I love him. When you read it in the newspapers.
Remember, I was justified.
I was justified. Sorry.
Careful.
Please.
Back in the slipstream. There we go. Right, we've arrived. We've coffeed.
We're going to need more coffee. It's a day. Last day of the holiday, we need more coffee. We're fairly standard.
We ran out 2 days ago, so this is purely being fueled by caffeine and adrenaline.
Yeah. Maybe sugar as well.
Please watch your step.
So we're heading into
Isles of Adventure. Velocicoaster.
Yay. That was an adrenaline start to the day.
I'm not saying we're starting with it, but we are definitely doing it.
But that's on the list. We've been told by the kids we're allowed to go on the motorbikes this time for Hagrid's.
Yes, we need to do Hagrid so we get to motorbike.
Forbidden Journey thing.
Yep. You're now just listing rides.
Yeah, I'm thinking of what we're doing.
Because she really figured this out in the last time.
Right, in we go.
That away.
Walkway exit.
The locks on. Locks off. There we go, lock's on. I got a foot
Right,
behind him.
we've just redeemed Riley's popcorn thingy for his one free refill in blue. They have just given us a bucket, which I'm not sure they're meant to, but I'll take it. Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. However, Riley's insisting that it goes from the bucket into
the
blue.
boat. But we can also see the difference between buying a bucket of popcorn and buying a novelty bucket of popcorn and seeing the difference in how much you get.
Okay, baby, that worked for you? Oh no! Popcorn down! Popcorn down! Do you want some popcorn?
Pretty much filled.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting a full popcorn bucket. Right, popcorn bucket done. Blue now filled up. Is Blue nice and happy? Yeah? We've got to go back to the photo place. I'll explain it later. Thank you. We've got a wait time for Hagrid's. It's 150 minutes. Sorry, it was 150 minutes when we got it, I think. Which basically means although we got it at like 11:45, it's up at 1:40. So we got some time. It's busy. It's the day before Thanksgiving. We're going to accept this. Anything today is a bonus. Okay? Children are now happy stuffing their faces. I've got to go sort out some admin.
Maybe try out cold coffee.
And maybe a cold coffee. Okay, we ready?
Hello, y'all!
Cybercrime reporting hotline. Your call is very important to us. Our operators are currently assisting with if you are calling to report a rotten domination, please press 1. If you are calling to report a doomsday device on a ride, please press 2. If you are calling to report a natural weather phenomenon, please press 3. If you are calling to report imminent global destruction from an extraterrestrial source, please press 4. For all other reports, please press 5. Please continue to hold. Thank you.
Very. Right. We re-popcorn bucketed.
With Hulk popcorn.
It's got Hulk popcorn. So Riley's blue has been refilled. Mama's been refilled. Dang, that's salty.
Dang, that's
There it is.
Sammy's been refilled. $2.19 for a popcorn refill. Right. Wee and onward, yes? Okay, no worries. Thank you. Right. We just rode Spider-Man. What did we do?
Still good fun, and then we broke down.
How did we break it?
But we broke down right at the end. We were trapped in it and they couldn't let us out.
Yeah, our vehicle door broke and they had to get the engineers to release us. So the fast pass that we used, that we got for a broken down Forbidden Journey the other day, just got replaced. So
We suggested we just go around again while they wait for the engineer to turn up, but
They-
supposedly
yeah.
that wasn't an option.
So, sorry for the people that were in the queue behind us. We're the reason you broke down. We're now heading back to Hagrid's because the 2.5 hour wait
Yeah.
that we had on that is now up, so we can go to that. Excuse me one moment, guys. They do have frozen lemonade here, so maybe we do something like that later. Yeah? Yep, they have frozen lemonade and frozen strawberry lemonade, so we might be able to hit that later as well. We're basically aiming for a high treat day today. We've got lots of money on gift cards, lots of money on Revolut, and we're spending lots of money on popcorn. And honestly, when I get to this point in the day, in the holiday, I just blow everything.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
it's
the
so
dining
fluffy.
plan.
Sorry?
The downside of the dining plan is it's all meals, not treats.
Yeah, So we're gonna we're basically not gonna eat today, and we're just gonna treat ourselves.
Continually treat.
Yeah. Right, we're heading back to Hagrid's. We might hit treats on the way. Samantha needs more popcorn because we've ran out of that again. It's a good sensory food. It's crunchy, it's salty, it's sweet, it's
And multicoloured.
and multicoloured if you buy it from Hulk. It's kind of great when they are having a more stressy day, when their anxiety is high. We just give them a thing of popcorn and it brings their anxiety right down. See? Relax, Samantha. She smiled. Oh my goodness.
And they're quiet.
And they're quieter. And they periodically shovel. Hold on, Betty boop. Betty boop. And they periodically shovel popcorn into our mouth as well, so we're not going to complain about that.
No.
Are you going to feed him, Stoey? Poor Stoey! Poor Stoey!
No.
Poor Samantha! Ah!
Out, rope.
That's like green lights on a tractor.
Sorry? Oh, dark corridor that is highly textured floor. Say it with me. Okay, we are hiding in the air conditioning for a little bit. We have just done Hagrid's motorcycle. We were actually really lucky. A really lovely lady called Taylor allowed us to go on twice because we had a lovely chat with her, and I gave her a turkey, crocheted turkey. Sorry, Rich is now showing pictures of small children, our small children. They're very adorable, or they were. So we rode that twice. We picked up a Time for Velocicoaster. That's on a 2-hour and 10-minute wait. So we've stopped off Sing to eat. We've gone to the chicken and waffle place again because it's tasty and it's easy and nom. So we're in the, I really don't know the name of this place, but honestly, you can't miss it.
It's the circus.
Yeah. So it's that place. Yeah, it was hungry, it was time to stop. So we're going to eat this and then probably find some more treats because it's a treaty kind of day, isn't it? Treaty kind of day. That good, honey?
How to get Riley to eat. Share the meal. Chicken good?
Food always tastes better when it's off somebody else's plate. No, I'm going to some for Sammy too.
I wasn't expecting such a popular face.
Oh no, please join in. Join in. Bubbles for all. Kid on the bus also this morning. Terrorising teenage boys already.
If you ever find this random apparition around the place,
Don't poke it.
Don't poke it. Don't feed it.
Teenager in disguise.
They'll try and eat.
Much worse. Alright, without crashing into anybody. We have eaten.
We have eaten in the circusy place.
We have guest services to sort out a thing. Not necessarily,
a thing.
not an issue, but a thing.
Yeah, not an issue, but I think we've had lots of issues today, and I will tell you about the lots of issues later. So I don't want to spoil my day right now. Good job. That wasn't an issue. That was a thing.
And that's finally killed enough time that we can go back to Velocicoaster, which was a
had
2
hour and 10 minute wait.
Yeah.
You good, Riley? Yeah. Riley's tagged up.
Got a little hanger on the back there.
Yeah, Mama.
Yeah.
I did the car 30 times. He's the one that's no.
No bumps?
You didn't hit a bump.
Nice.
So yeah, Velocicoaster's on a 2 hour and 10 minute wait. We've now wasted that time. So many times. We've now wasted that time, so we're heading back over there to ride that. The park's open for another 4 hours. 4 hours.
Believe so.
I'll be surprised if we leave before park close.
We often intend to. Never happens.
We intended to, and we intended to do Dave and Buster's tonight, but I think the Dave and Buster cards are going to go into our pocket for next year, and we'll just go and play next year with the credits.
It's not like we may have upseed and have too many credits that we can't get through them in a night or two.
We had
No matter.
a voucher for 30. If you spend $30 on credit, you get $30 credit free, and then we also got an extra couple of credits because we had to pay for the card, so they compensate you back with credit. So we ended up with 313 credits when most of the games were on like 3.7 credits a go.
Yeah.
I mean, we barely hit 250, I think, most of us.
No, we gamed pretty hard on the first night and barely scratched the card, so.
Most expensive I saw is 8 credits.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that we're going to make it back tonight. So we'll just put the cards in the case and we'll bring them back with us next year. That's not an issue. Velocicoaster's to your left.
Pretty left.
But yeah, we're trying to make our way through a very busy park still. It's very busy. It's not as bad as it was. Everything's kind of halved in time.
36, that's the difference.
You're still nerding, aren't we?
So, we're at Velocicoaster. It's over there. Let's
Because,
go
you
ride
know, why not be shook around this much?
this. Yeah, but it's fun though.
It is fun. It is a good one.
I love the launch. And I
We're
love
not allowed to go at the back. Samantha doesn't like the back.
bit too rattly at the back.
Yeah, Samantha doesn't like to go at the back, so. But other than that, yes, we're
Yes.
going to go do Velocicoaster, and then honestly, we don't have much of a plan. We're thinking about maybe doing Hulk.
We're winging it, who can tell?
And we need to get Rich a hoodie that we spotted Deadpool back at the Spider-Man place. So we'll probably get a time for Hulk and then go for that.
I know sharks are confusing that they do like they're most definitely five.
Thank you. Yo. Yeah, I got Riley. Looks alright, right? Velocicoaster will do this to your face and your hair.
I've already sorted my hair out.
I know.
Honestly, I mean,
Somebody got to adjust beforehand. Lots of fun.
it's insane.
Love the second boost. Love the
Second boost, and you suddenly realise that second boost means
yeah, you half a second realize what's about to happen.
Yeah. Not quite as amazing as Mako, because you don't see Mako coming.
No.
That up and down is very visual as you come into it. Mako's hidden and you forget what coaster you're going on, and then all of a sudden you're greeted by upsy daisy. So
At night it's terrifying. Makai. You can't see where he's going.
He's on about Makai,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah.
I like the fact that Velocicoaster is actively throwing you out of your chair.
Yeah.
It's not a little bit of 0G or anything else like that. You're being swung around
It's
by your
making
hips.
sure your security belt is secure. Yeah.
And the last dip near the water.
Shaky, shaky.
That's a rush. That's an interesting
You
feeling.
feel if you used to do that, you'd actually be able to
Yeah.
touch.
Oh yeah. Awesome. Anyway, on to
I think we're heading towards Hulk.
towards Hulk.
I think so.
Charge.
We can do another one. Okay, my two youngest want to go on this. Me and hubby don't. So Richie's just walking them through a quick 10-minute queue, which usually means walk on. So they can get on it and Rich awaits them at the exit. That way we don't have to ride. I hate drop towers. The only thing I really don't ride is drop towers. We've just made a couple of purchases. So we got a wait time for Hulk. And both me and Richard bought a hoodie. Completely different, obviously. I've got Grinch and he's got Deadpool. We are what we are. But yeah, the kids are there going on Doctor Doom. More for them.
So Velocicoaster did that.
Hulk did this.
Hulk did this.
Front row on Hulk.
It adds hairspray and then coats it back. Poopy.
Hey! Hi. Business entertaining.
Your hair does it. Your hair does it beautifully.
Much more entertaining.
Right.
Over to Hoppy.
Hugs Meaty. Why? Because all the good coasters are over there.
Yes.
I'll let you see the recordings later. Hogsmeade. Hulk in the dark. Pretty cool. I particularly like you come out of an accelerated start at the top and have no idea what you're coming into. So it just suddenly explodes you into, and here you are at the very top of a ride. Good coaster. Little brutal, good coaster.
It is the baby unicorn. I like the baby Death Eater. Right, Hagrid's is still at 105 minutes.
Okay.
So that will be
If that's what people want to do,
basically 2-hour wait.
what's
That will take us to 9 o'clock.
okay. If not, then one seeing the castle was why we wandered up here.
Oh, I absolutely think we should go over there, but I feel that Hagrid's might be a bit too much.
Okay. We see what
I
journey.
don't think she's going to last 2 hours.
Probably not. We see what journey is on.
25-minute wait.
Then we walk onto that. Hopefully.
Spider-Man's on 35, so we can hit that on the way out with one of our fast passes if we want. Skull Island's at 10 minutes if we wanted to do Kong.
Kong on
So
the
we
way
can
out.
knock a couple of bits out.
As we wander back to.
I wouldn't do Hagrid's, I think it's going to be too long.
Absolutely fine. It will
Does
cut
that
us off
make
from doing
sense?
anything else. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I want to be able to go when you're ready. So should we go and do Forbidden Journey?
So,
Yeah?
the plan?
Forbidden Journey.
Away we go.
Okay. I'm being told I haven't talked to you enough about the Hulk.
We were just commenting as we saw Velocicoaster go past in the dark.
No light.
And it's very dark. I mean, it could go past us now.
It's about to.
And that's it.
Okay, that looks a bit.
It does, but think about Hulk.
There's
Think
nothing.
about how cool Hulk is.
There's nothing around to see. So we were just discussing how the Hulk works really well in the dark
Hulk's there.
because it's lit up that well.
Veer into the right.
I'm trying not to. Sorry. It's lit up that well. The cab itself has headlights to show you the track. You dive into toxic, green, glowing, radioactive something or other at the bottom of one of the runs. As a nighttime thing, very cool.
Velocicoaster doesn't have it.
Not
They
quite.
need to try it.
Great in the daytime. Velocicoaster is good in the daytime, lots to see and blur
Yeah.
past you, but
The Hulk was awesome at night, especially front row seats. That was very cool.
very cool. On to, oh, just on to Onward.
Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade, Hogsmeade.
I always call it Hogwarts. Hogsmeade.
Forwards.
It is for you. It's not for me down here, I'm afraid.
I apologise, I'm sorry that it's bad of you, Oh, are you alright?
Are you sure? Because a second ago you were yelling how fake it was.
It's pretty, it's just from a distance, it looks like one that's
I agree with you.
but much closer.
The outside bit's now closed off, so we don't get to see that. We only get the inner bit, so I think there was more of a tour of Kong Island before we went in.
I think there used to be a bigger system and then people realised it's not the greatest of rides and therefore it's very rarely above 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They don't need the massive queue anymore.
Probably not.
No, that's
No, no.
when we went in there on the ride.
No, I
But
think the
there was
ride
just
Easter.
Oh, okay.
bit for inclement weather. They've just stopped.
I
using
didn't
the outside
realise
bit.
that they had a different bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, not my favourite ride. I am generally, as much as I may yell at my children, I am a pacifist, and violence makes me sick, and that ride kind of makes me a little nauseous.
Yeah, it's about animals attacking and
There's
beating
a
on each
lot
other.
of violence. It's not the animals attacking people, it's the animals attacking animals, and it's, you know, the weaponry, and
Okay.
you can all call me snowflakes or pansies or sunflowers or whatever you want to call me.
It's not your thing,
I
that's
don't
fine.
like violence. I don't watch violent movies, and it just gives me the ick a bit.
Yep.
So I'll take the opportunity to nap in future while you lot ride it. I'll still ride it with you because otherwise you can't go through the queuing system. But no, unless we get 2 passes. But yeah, I might just sleep.
Okay.
for the next one.
It's not that rough and you only get sprayed a bit.
Or next time I might get the pass on Riley since he's an adrenaline junkie that rides everything.
Does seem to be.
And it means if I don't want to ride something, he still can.
Yeah.
So, like Dr. Doomfall, that's right. We had to wait for it to be on a 10-minute walk on, didn't we? So, but you still got to ride it, and you still got to ride Shakira.
Well, whatever that one's really
I
cool.
love the fact. Every time I say it, he rolls his eyes at me. It's quite funny. So yeah, not my favourite, but it's done anyway. We're looking at heading over to Spider-Man.
So we're kind of heading out of the park and
Yeah,
just as we
we're
happen to be
tired.
passing stuff.
We're kind of done, but one, I don't want to end on that. And secondly, I think we should end on Spider-Man. So we're going to go do Spider-Man and then probably head out of the park. We're going to do that sad thing of packing. We need to eat our body weight in crisps so I don't have to take them home with me. We're going to have to finish off the peanut butter M&Ms. I've got you some separate ones, Lella, that are just yours. He's not eating yours. I've got to...
Can't find them yet.
I've got to put these T's and C's. Yeah, I've hid yours, Lella, you're good. Yeah, we've got to head home and pack, and I think we're just all flagging a little bit at this point, so we're going to head out.
When finally not even adrenaline will keep us going.
Yeah, after we've done Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe stopped off at the little shop one more time to get a treat. Would you like a bar of fudge, Riley? Yeah, would you like a treat? I like treats. We'll get a treat on the way out as well.
We're rude not to.
I feel showing the crushing crowd leaving is...
Go-to go. Gay.
We open the doors.
Open it go.
Open yo. Go on then, Dumpling. Thank you, Miss Samantha.
They call me Death Enthusiasm.
Hello and good evening, guys. We have changed scenery. We are back in the room. I know we said we were planning on leaving park early. That never happened. In the end, we started leaving park at 9:10. Park closed at 9 o'clock. So we did Spider-Man like we said we were going to. We then stopped off for some treats at our favourite treat place. I can never remember the name. It's in Zeus Landing, and I'll put a little thing up here now of what it is. We found our favourite treats there. This time we all went for fudge. So we got a lot of fudge, and then I've realised we're too tired to eat it, so it's going home with us. By the time we got back to resort, it was little after 9:30. I think it's about 20 to 10. We had to stop off in the shop because Samantha wanted a Harry Potter emblem, is the best way. It's kind of a wall mounted thing. Best thing to kind of phrase it as. She wanted one of those. Riley needed a puppet book of monsters. I got a Prezi for Lala. Pack of cards for the kids. Yeah, we got a couple of bits and pieces. Then it came to packing. I've mostly packed. I hate packing. Gosh, I hate packing. But we've done that. There are a few more bits to put away, but I thought I'd just speak to you now so I can finish putting those few bits away. We did do something today. We were intending, we've got it booked, we were intending to go to Disney next October. And we've preliminarily booked that. Everybody's generally decided that they much prefer Universal over Disney right now, for lots of different reasons. It helps that my children are massive thrill seekers, and there's just not really adrenaline rides at Disney. So they've decided they prefer this kind of holiday. So we did something. We are now all pass holders. So we've got our 4 cards. We picked the cheapy ones. It cost, switching you over, $106 to upgrade all 4 of us because they take your 2-week pass price off these. We didn't visit Volcano Bay this holiday. We never got round to it, and actually it was just too cold for the middle bit where we would have done Volcano Bay. It was too cold for. So we didn't go, and that really helped with the price because it meant we could have a 2 park pass instead of a 3 park pass. So at the moment, we are now Universal pass holders, which we've never done anything like that before. The closest we've come to that is Merlin. So hopefully we'll get to use these guys next year for another holiday here. So we're quite looking forward to that. Yeah, super excited about it. So that was our kind of guest service thing. I think I mentioned to you guys that we'd dealt with some dramas today. We had, before we came away, I purchased Universal's photo package. It was I think it was $140. It was $139, I think. I will put it down below for you. And I'd read some pros and cons about it, and a lot of people had said that the photo quality wasn't great and that there wasn't a lot of photo pass people around. But actually people say that about Disney as well. Yeah, they really weren't wrong. I got round to looking at them a few days ago. I generally let them build up and look towards the end of the holiday, make sure that everything's fine. It wasn't fine. To start with, the photo quality was shocking. So they had taken some pictures and they were just awful. They were completely whited out. They hadn't got the sunshine on it properly, so it had just overexposed everything. They hadn't got good angles. It was the same 4 poses. If you think it's bad at Disney, it's awful. So smile, do the peace sign, tiger claws randomly in Universal, and hug each other. And even those photos weren't great. When I spoke to guest services, because I'm like, look, I really want a refund on the package. This is awful. They're terrible. They're like, oh, sorry, you can't have a refund because you've got 97 photos you've taken. So I pulled it up and then pointed out to them that out of those 97 photos that we had taken, only 41 of them on my account was our family. We had more pictures of other people's family on our account for our photo pass than ourselves. And it went around and around, and then they told me that I couldn't have a refund because we'd used 14 days out of our 30 days, which again, I pointed out, more photos of other people on our account than actually us. It took about 2 hours to sort. Every time I turned up, they said there wasn't a manager there, so I'd ask what time a manager would turn up. I'd come back at that time and there was still no manager there. It was ridiculous. They didn't know their bottoms from their elbows, and they really didn't handle it well. In the end, a manager just appeared out of nowhere after I'd been told there would be another hour and a half wait, and just refunded it. He wasn't polite about it. He wasn't friendly about it, but he at least refunded it. I could have complained further because of the way that they'd behaved and the time they'd wasted of ours, but actually I just wanted to get on with my day and enjoy my last day in the park with the kids. So we did get a refund on that. I will be honest, I cannot under any circumstances recommend you get the photo pass at Universal. It's just not worth it. Even if you get the number of photos that you want, the quality was awful. So yeah, I'm not going to keep going on, but we definitely would not recommend it at all. Other than that, I think that's kind of our day, really. We're tired. We're sad to be... We're holiday exhausted. So we're worn down at this point. So we're kind of sad to be going home because you never want to go home. We've really enjoyed our time away together. We've had a really good time. But also we're looking forward to being home in our own bed and not having to hit a theme park every day, which, although this was meant to be a more relaxing holiday, has not turned out to be. Again, we've done parks from start to finish. We've had some late mornings, but generally we've done quite a lot more than we were ever expecting. So it's sad it's coming to an end. But if you can't go home, you can't miss it. It's kind of what I say to the children, really. that if you don't go home, you can't miss it and want to come back. So I think we're ready to go home. Obviously, we'd always like more time here, but I think we're ready to go home. Ready to see Fidget and sleep in our own beds. And yeah, so I'm going to finish packing. We've still got a half day tomorrow, but we're generally just going to be going to breakfast, head into Walgreens to grab a couple of bits that the kids want. We're not doing much tomorrow. I've got to be at the airport for about 2 o'clock. So we'll take you guys along, but it'll probably be a short one. So yeah, that's kind of the exciting bit of the holiday over. We hope you guys have enjoyed being around with us. We've definitely enjoyed taking you along with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.